These are your top 10 picks of the month. These bestsellers videos have become a hot topic here on LuxMommy. I'm so glad that you're loving them. They're definitely one of my favorites to do. I do my monthly favorites, which are my monthly favorites, and these are your top picks of the month. I've got a lot of fashion in today's video, a couple of beauty, and I think 1 or 2 home items. So let's go ahead and get started. With summer in full force, sneakers are a must-have. For me, I love having a variety of sneakers, as you can see behind me. But more importantly, I really want my sneakers to be 2 things: comfortable and cute. These right here are so amazing. They're by Nike. They're one of my newer pair of sneakers, and I'm so glad that I decided to grab these. I actually bought these because I loved my Reeboks so much. I noticed I started wearing those a ton, and I just wanted to have another option. Similar vibe, similar look, but just another brand that I could reach for. I really love these. These are the Reeboks that I mentioned. Now, these do not come in a ton of colors. They are a pretty basic, classic sneaker, very old school vibe. I do feel like these give off the old school vibe as well, but again, you can get these in a ton of different color options. I went for really neutral, but I do plan on getting a fun, colorful pair to wear every once in a while. But if you're looking for a good classic, like just kind of fun, almost old school vibe sneaker, I love these. Real quick, I wanted to go ahead and mention the sizing details on this. Keep in mind, everything will be linked down below, as well as sizing details. So if I forget to mention it on camera, just check out the info box below and everything will be there. But I did go down half a size in these. I do recommend you go down half a size. I wear them with socks and without socks, just kind of depends on what I feel like. So I went with the 6 and they fit really great, and they're just so cute. Like I said in a previous video, these are gonna be all over the board. I'm not really going in categories. I'm just kind of grabbing things. Next up is this Chanel Mademoiselle Le Privé perfume. Y'all have loved this perfume. Y'all know how obsessed I am with the original Coco Mademoiselle. If you love that one too, just as much as I do, you will love this scent, this version. This is a lighter version of the original Coco Mademoiselle. That one can definitely be on the strong side. If you're looking for something that is lighter, maybe to wear for day or for, you know, date nights, things like that, or to the office, this is perfection. I also really love the bottle. It's really pretty. It is a frosted version of the original. Let me grab the original just so you can see the difference. So here is the original. Don't be fooled by the size. This is a 3.4 and this is just a 6.8. The original comes in this huge size, and because I love it so much, I went ahead and ordered these from now on. They're just a better buy. But I just think that these look really pretty together on a vanity. They are the same bottle, but they're just the opposite. So the lid is frosted and then the glass is clear, and then this part is frosted and then the lid is clear. But aren't they really pretty? So if you're looking for a new perfume and you love the original, this is a really good version to have as well. If you follow me on Instagram and watch my stories specifically, you know that I have been buying a lot of workout clothes and on the hunt for more sports bras. I shared low impact sports bras, and that was really easy for me to find, like low medium impact sports bras. But the high impact sports bras were definitely more of a challenge, and I found 2 that I really like. Y'all both have really loved both of them, but this one has definitely been a bestseller for the last like 6 weeks or so. Y'all have loved this one. I've already ordered, I think 4 of them. I want to have, you know, options available because you can only wear them once, right? Like you work out in them once, they need to be washed, and they need to be like delicate wash and laid flat and all that stuff. Sports bras are just a little bit more, well, they're just like regular bras. You have to really take care of them. These are from the brand She Fit. They are on the pricey side. I think this one is $65, $68. However, the girls do not move. I am not even kidding. They are seriously like this. It's just amazing, and it's really comfortable. It is insanely adjustable. I love the sizing of this bra. Like it basically comes in like small, medium, large, extra large, and you know, things like that. They are very size inclusive as well, so I do love that about the brand too. But you've got a ton of adjustability with this one, so you're not so much worried about the sizing. It's the cup, if that makes sense, because this right here is so adjustable. Whether you have like a smaller rib cage or a larger rib cage, you're gonna be able to adjust this however you need. So you can adjust around the rib cage with this, but then you can also adjust right here to kind of lift those babies up. Like, it's just so incredible. The design, like, it's just genius the way they design these. You can wear them crossed in the back, or you can wear them like straight across, because you can remove the strap right here. So just like a regular like convertible bra, this one is convertible as well. If you have struggled with high impact bras for running, or just, you know, in general, anything that you do that is high impact, I strongly recommend these. The quality is definitely worth it when it comes to these. I will pop on some pictures of like the models and stuff wearing, just so you can see the adjustability and the fit of them. I highly, highly recommend them, and I'm so glad that so many of you guys are loving this as well. Speaking of working out, another bestseller of the month were my workout sneakers. I have these in 3 or 4 different colors, the same exact model of shoe, but I really, really love this color combo best. This one is just so fun. I don't know, it just makes me smile. I love the color combo. I love almost kind of like the nudie taupey color with the corals and the pink. I do recommend going up at least half a size in these. If you're wide, I would probably go up a full size, but just regular sizing, I would go up half a size in these. I went with the 7 and they fit perfection. I do wear socks with them. Of course, I am working out. I have to work out in socks. These are specifically made for HIIT style workouts. So squats, burpees, lunges, things like that. I have extremely high arches, and I've always struggled with finding a good pair that didn't hurt my feet, gave me plenty of support, and my foot just didn't like go back and forth in them. And these are so, so good. So if you do HIIT style workouts, I highly recommend these. If this color combo isn't your thing, they have a lot to choose from. Like I said, I do have 4 different options. Highly recommend these if you're looking for a new pair of workout sneakers. This bestseller of the month made me so excited, because it is definitely one of my personal favorites and recent buys. And that's actually saying a lot, especially since it's a handbag, so you know that this is a good one. And what made the bestsellers list this month is my new Tory Burch like beach pool tote. This tote is seriously perfection, you guys. So I don't buy a lot of mid-range handbags, and when I do, it is because it is just speaking to me. And this one, I could not stop looking at it online. I obviously decided to go ahead and order it, and I'm so, so glad that I did. I will say, when it arrived, I was pleasantly surprised, well, not only with the size, but the quality of this piece. It is seriously stunning in person. I love, love, love how big it is. It can seriously fit everything and some. So your beach towel, your drink, your snacks, your, you know, your water bottle, all your like pool essentials, any makeup pouch, anything like that, it can fit all of it in there. And it comes with a little pouch. This is perfect for keys. You can put some money in here, maybe your, you know, cards and cash in here. So it's always going to be attached to your bag, so you don't have to worry about if you're pulling things out, you're pulling your towel out, you're pulling your water bottle out. This is not going to accidentally like fall out and get lost somewhere along the way. It really is such a good bag. It also has a little slip pocket here. I will say it's a pretty small one. Probably my phone could fit right there. Let me grab my phone and see. Okay, so here is, oh, it does fit. So that fits perfectly. That's a good kind of spot. You know, it won't get lost, because this thing is huge, you guys. Like, this is massive. However, it also has a really nice big opening, so you're not gonna have a hard time like finding anything, but you can fit a lot in here. You're gonna be able to fit all your essentials plus all the kiddos' essentials in here. It just is the cutest bag. If you're going to the beach, going to the pool, or even just wanna be super summer vibes, you'll love this one for sure. Another hot seller this month are my new Tory Burch slide sandals. These are actually a new design for them. Well, the design is similar to a pair that they've had in the past, but these are like super, super like cushy and comfortable. If you've wanted to get a more comfortable pair of slides, like something you could truly be in all day long, but it's just really, really cute, these are great. They also come in a ton of colors. naturally I went for this kind of cognac color. This is just my vibe. I love it. It goes with everything. I have a lot of handbags that these will go with. These are really, really cute. I think I did go true to size in these, and they fit really comfortable. I really, really recommend these if you're looking for a more comfortable pair option. I love Tory Burch shoes. I always have. My favorites, of course, are the Millers, but I love the fact that I have another option to reach for, and these just look so, so cute on. I often share little hair routines on Instagram stories if you watch there, and this is one of those tools that I use all the time when I am looking to get a little bit more volume. If you're wanting to get that like blowout look at home, I highly recommend this one. I have bought the Revlon version of this in the past and used it. I do like that one as well. However, I noticed that it was just getting entirely too hot, like so hot that it was even just too much to touch my hair, and that just felt like not good for my hair. I was just really, really worried about causing heat damage to my hair, so I decided to go ahead and buy this one. Yes, it is more expensive than the Revlon one. It's the same kind of concept. It's actually the same exact size. It just looks a little bit different, and I like it so much better. It is really, really gentle on the hair, but I can get that like blowout look that I love when I'm doing something at home. It's not always feasible for us to get blowouts as often as we'd like, so this is a really good way to do that. I also use this on my curtain bangs. So I added curtain bangs, I don't know, maybe like a month and a half ago or so. They've already grown out quite a bit, but you can still see them kind of right here. So I will curl all of my hair after I've kind of, depending on like what I felt like doing that day, but sometimes I'll just do this and sometimes I'll do this and curl it after, but I'll curl all of my hair but leave out the curtain bangs, and then I will just kind of blow this out the opposite way with the curtain bangs so that my curtain bangs aren't curled, but they're like swooped. Does that make sense? Do you see how they look like swooped, but they're not curled? I don't know why. I just don't like my curtain bangs to be curly. I think it looks weird. So like imagine a curl here versus the swoop. Doesn't this just look so much more elegant? I love it, and this is what I use to get that look. And I also don't have any issues with overheating. It just feels so much safer and better for my hair. However, you still want to use a heat protectant for sure. If you follow me on the blog, you know that I have fallen head over heels for Mackenzie Childs, and I know so many of you out there have as well. I've already received like so many emails sharing photos of your Mackenzie Child collection, which is so much fun because I am loving growing my collection as well. I actually just recently ordered a couple of more things. This is the Everyday Bowl, and this was by far y'all's favorite of the month from Mackenzie Childs. I think I've been calling it the Everything Bowl, but it is actually called the Everyday Bowl. This is the extra large size. I think it comes in 4 different sizes. I have one more size that I need to get, and I'll have like the whole Everyday Bowl collection. This one is perfect for popcorn movie nights. It's good for like family salads. You can do a whole like spaghetti serving pasta bowl here. Like this is just the cutest little bowl. You can even fill it with ice and have like drinks coming out of it. You could use it as a punch bowl. There's so many different things that you could use these for. And like I said, there's just something about the entire Mackenzie Child collection, whether it's the courtly check, the royal check, the like the floral market, like they just put a smile on my face. Like I am seriously obsessed. You know you're an adult when you get excited about things like this, and this kind of stuff just gets me so excited. If you haven't checked out Mackenzie Childs in general and you're just kind of looking to up your kitchen game, up your serving game. Maybe you do a lot of entertaining, or maybe you just want like family dinner night to just look a little prettier on the table. Definitely check out the things that they have. I really am loving collecting them. I have my tea kettle that sits on the stove, and it just gives me a smile every single morning. I really am just so in love with the Mackenzie Child. I'd love to know, do you like Mackenzie Childs? Are you familiar with them? Let me know down in the comments if that is something that you're already collecting yourself, or you are just being introduced to the brand. I would just be curious to know. Next up is another beauty bestseller, and this is a repeat. If you're not new to my channel, you have definitely heard about these beauty products a ton here on my channel. So I always love whenever one of my personal like holy grail products makes the bestsellers list, because I know that you guys are loving it as well. So this is from Clé de Peau. I don't know why my mind just went blank for a second. This is from Clé de Peau. I have it in the color almond. This is like the under eye like brightening concealer. It is the best brightening like under eye concealer that I have ever found, at least so far. Obviously I haven't tried every single one out there on the market, but from the ones I've tried so far, I really love this. And I've always struggled with the under eye area. I have a very dry under eye area, and I typically get a ton of creasing, and I don't have that problem with this concealer. I thought I would go ahead and mention the other favorite from Clé de Peau that I really love. This one is for under eye only. You're not going to use it for all over your face. It is for brightening and really just for that under eye area. This is a stick formula, and it is more for blemishes and on your face. So I have this one in the color Almond, which is like, it's like a perfect match for me, like maybe like the tiniest bit brightening. And then I have this one in the color Ochre, and this one is a perfect match for my skin tone. So if I just want to touch up a little bit, maybe I've got a blemish or something, or maybe I just don't feel like wearing like foundation that day, I'll just put a little touch of this on my cheeks and kind of blend it out just to kind of get, I don't know, a nice little even tone. I really love this one as well. So again, under eye and on the face, these two are a just beauty must for me. Yes, they are a splurge, but they're honestly worth every single penny. Your next bestseller of the month is this deodorant by Necessaire. I'm probably completely butchering that name. If you've been around for a while, you know that I have really struggled with finding deodorants. I've definitely talked about this one on my channel, but if you haven't heard of it, I will just kind of talk about it really quickly. It comes in 3 different options: fragrance-free, eucalyptus, and sandalwood. I did order both of those as well, and unfortunately those didn't work for me, so I'm gonna stick with the fragrance-free one for me. I'm super sensitive though in that area. If you're not, you might be able to get away with the eucalyptus or sandalwood scent. They did smell amazing, they just didn't work out for me. If you're looking for a natural deodorant, something that doesn't have aluminum, it doesn't have baking soda. Baking soda is natural, but it's also very irritating. This is a really good one to try. It doesn't have any of that yucky stuff that a lot of the traditional like drugstore deodorants have, and it actually works. I have tried a ton, like a ton. At this point, it has been dozens of natural deodorants, and 2 have worked out for me, and this is one of them. This is my favorite that I've tried so far. I've also tried Native, which I do really like that one as well, but this one just works better for me. The price is comparable to Native as well. This one I think is around $20-ish, and I think Native might be like a tiny bit cheaper than this one, but I really love this formula. It is a pull-up formula. I use this one. This is my actual deodorant, you guys, but it is a push-up formula, and it'll kind of come out of the holes, and you just kind of rub it in. It dries really quickly, so it doesn't feel like wet or anything like that. I have no problems with it. You can just kind of let them air out for about 10 seconds or so if it's like a problem for you, but I really recommend this, and I'm so glad that so many of you guys have grabbed it as well, because it's a really good one. That is it, you guys, your top 10 bestsellers of the month. If you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda. I do fashion, beauty, luxury videos here on my channel, so make sure to hit that subscribe button before you head out. As always, everything will be linked down below in the info box in the order that I shared it, and all sizing details will be there as well if I forgot to mention it. Before you head out, make sure to watch one of these, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. My mind's racing fast, trying to find the red flags I'm used to.